Welcome. Folks, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Lakers. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And finished off by Gobert.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Malowicz.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Kicks it out to Lillard. Misses the three. One-on-one fast break. Pass to KD. Back to Watson. Outside, Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Ball no good. Now, here's Mitchell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's the drive.
Man, look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now, here's Lillard. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
Avdia can't answer back with the dunk of his own. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now, here's Mitchell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you, Kevin.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Watson for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Lillard. Mitchell wide open. Lillard outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Now here's Ball. Still scoreless. Avdia gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
To the paint. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Watson. Over in the corner, Avdia. Back to Watson. And stolen by Lillard. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll get things started.
Atlanta, 11.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Rockets trail by 5. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Lillard outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
O'Neal outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Shannon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Inside. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got his first points of the night.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Bailey with the ball. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shannon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Pippen a screen. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Hawks leading by 4. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Substitution on the board.
Outside, Avdia. The Rockets again can't hit. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Hauser. Again, the Hawks score.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Middleton outside. LeVert in the corner. And again, it's Atlanta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They set the pick. Pass to Hauser. Nailed from three-point land. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Avdia gets the bucket. And now it's only a 5-point Hawks lead.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Three-pointer, LeVert. And here are the Rockets now. Durant with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Hauser. Here's Avdia. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeVert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Hawks. Here's Ball. He has yet to score.
Get there.
Pass to Shannon. 1 second left.
Oh, yes! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's deflected, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Lillard scanning the floor. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lillard's got his second basket of the night. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Pass to Mitchell. High post shot, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 7 points.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range there.
That one goes. Count it.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They set the pick. Pass to Champagnie. Avdia with the rebound. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's Malawach. Outside, Avdia. Screen by Durant. Clock at 4. Durant raising up.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Pass to Mitchell. Lillard outside. Here's Champagnie. The 3. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Stolen by Avdia. Fast break. Here they come. Durant down the lane.
running the floor. Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Mitchell. Malawach grabs the miss.
Try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down in Florida. Still in about a week.
Durant, good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Malawach. Outside, KD. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trailing. Here's Champagnie. Gobert the screen. Lillard misses.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Ball with it. Now defended by Gobert. Johnson the screen. 5 to shoot. Pass to Malawach. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. On the wing, Johnson launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 4. Pippen outside. Nobody near Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Lillard's got 10.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Down low. Pass to Malawach. Rebound, Atlanta. Lillard outside. And so they foul intentionally. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Middleton outside. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Durant just inside the line. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Houston on top, up 1. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Bagley the screen. To the paint. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to LeVert. Bagley the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, they get it back. O'Neal wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so is KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 1. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Houston. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries. He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Bailey with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Pass to Hauser. Latrey connects from three-point range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
And stolen by Jordan. And it's the Rockets on the break. Cam Johnson. Gobert there for the rebound. The Hawks trailed by 6. Now Pippen. Outside Lillard. From deep. The 3 goes down.
Some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the 4th. Fires the 3. Durant. Money from deep.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
3. Good.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lillard outside. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Durant. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Johnson outside. It's Durant on the wing. Layup, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Here's the screen. Knocks down the 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Ball.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
Here's Houston now. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ball. Durant. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now, here's Lillard. To take the lead, and down goes the three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Malawach. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Champagny. Now Gobert. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Atlanta making a switch here. Rockets trailed by 5. Now, Avdia. That one goes in.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Well, as you saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. Mitchell outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Houston with it. And it's Ball penetrating. Now Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Durant launches it. Gobert there for the rebound. The Hawks leading by 6. Johnson outside. Now Durant. Hades so efficient in there.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
There's a good screen. Lillard. Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Durant with the steal. Johnson knocks down the 3.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, because he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Lillard, right side. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And the Rockets making a change here. Four on the clock. Puts up the 3. Jordan pulls it down.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open 3 in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shannon. Oh, he got it to go.
Now that's how you end the quarter.
A miraculous shot to send us to another overtime. I don't know how he met.
And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit.
Here we go.
Johnson surveying the floor. To take the lead. Buries the deep ball.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Lillard outside. Mitchell fires. One-handed.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Down he goes for three.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Shoots the three. It's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The drive-by ball. Johnson outside. Outside ball. Misses the three. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Mitchell outside. It's Pippen on the wing. 5 on the clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Jordan. And there's the dunk.
A season that with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remained calm under pressure.
Pippen with it. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense. His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Outside Lillard. From outside, Jordan pulls it down. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Outside Durant. Now Jordan. Oh, good on the layup. Here's Atlanta now. It's a one-point game. Lillard. And they'll get another chance. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
It loose. Stolen by Durant. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the...